Hi guys, it's Miss Musica again today, and I'm going to be teaching you a new strategy for doing triple digit addition problems, and this one is called break apart. Now remember, you're going to watch this video, and then there's a second video that's just kind of a little enrichment video that gets you thinking a little bit more about break apart, and then there's going to be a worksheet that you're going to need to work on. Now that worksheet needs to be either printed or you can do it by hand, and then you need to take a picture of it and then upload it to show your teacher that you understand the concept. Now remember, we're not just looking for the right answer, we're looking for you to try these strategies, okay? So the one that we're taking a look at today, again, is called break apart, and it gives you an idea that we're gonna break the number into pieces to be able to add it. So I'm gonna start with one for you right now, and this one, oh, before we get started is you're going to need a pencil and a paper for this activity because I'm going to do some problems and then I'm going to pause it for you to work some on your own. So if you don't have a pencil and a paper right now, pause the video, grab yourself a pencil and a paper, come back, restart the video, and that way you're ready for when it's time for you to work on your own, okay? So for right now, for number one, we're going to do 382 plus 416, okay? All right, so what we're going to do right here is we're going to break this number, and we also can call it sometimes expanding it, okay? And I'm just going to draw arrows over here to say, you know what, this is where I'm going to start doing my work, okay? And I'm going to take this number 382 and I'm going to break it into hundreds, tens, and ones, okay? And we know that this 3 here, although the digit is 3, it's not worth 3 because it's in the third space back here, so it's actually worth a 300. So over here I'm going to write the number 300. Okay? And then my next number, 8, although it's the digit is 8, it's not worth 8 because it's in that space, it's worth 80. And our last one, super easy, is worth 2. Okay? It's a 2 and it's worth 2. That makes that one easy, right? Now we're going to go down here, we're going to do the exact same thing for this. Our 4 there is worth 400. Our 1 here is worth 10. And our 6 here is worth, super easy, 6. Okay? And now I'm going to draw a line here. And I'm going to add these. 300 and 400, really easy. Because the only thing that's changing is that number in the hundreds place. 0, 0. 80 and 10 is going to give me 90. And 2 and 6 is going to give me 8, okay? And now what we're going to do is we're going to go across here and we're going to add this up. So 790 plus 8 is going to give me 798. So my answer to this problem over here is 798. Okay, so let's look at that again. We're going to break it apart. 300, 80, and 2, 400, 10, and 6. Then add them up and down. Because now that we've separated, we need to make sure we're adding them. Because that's what that problem's telling us to do. It's saying add that 300 and that 400. Okay, then we're going to add that 80 and that 10. That's what we do here. We're going to add that 2 and we're going to add that 6. And we end up with 798. Okay, now could I start and put the 2 here and the 80 here and the 300 here? You could. But this is just a way for us to make sure that we're keeping it more organized, all right? So I'm going to do a second problem for you. And after I write this is when I want you to pause the video and I want you to try it on your own. Okay? So right now you're just going to pause the video. You're going to try that strategy there. Remember, we're not just looking for the answer. We're looking for that you are using the strategy. Pause the video. Try it on your own, and then come back and I'll show you what I did. And you can compare it with your own answer, okay? All right, I guess we're back, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw that arrow. One there and one there. And it's really important that you keep your work neat and orderly because you wanna make sure that the person that's reading your work understands that you understand what you're doing. That 2 is 200. That 2 is 20. That 4 is 4. Here we got here 600, 60, and 2. Now we got to draw that line because all we've done now is separated. We haven't done any adding really, okay? So now just like we would add these 2 here, 200 and 600, we're going to add them here. What do we have here? 20 and 60, so we're just going to add them here. It's a nice way for us to see it in our mind. And there we go, 886. okay? And I like to always come back here and put it back over here, just so that the reader knows that I have my correct answer, okay? Now I'm going to move it up a little bit, and I want to show you something that's going to be a little bit different on this number 3, okay? And for number 3, I'm going to do this one. You don't need to pause it yet because I'm going to do the whole problem for you, okay? I'm going to separate it out just like we did there, and I bet Liam knows really quickly what that's going to be. Liam, that's going to be 500. That's going to be 80. And that's going to be 4. Okay, we got that there, 200. We got 60. And we got 6. And look how I'm keeping it neat and orderly so that they're right on top of each other. You don't want it to be looking like this. And then over here you have 200, and then you have 60, and then you have 6. Okay, you don't want it. You want to make sure that you're keeping it neat and orderly. Okay, I'm going to cross through that because that's not how we want it. Neat and orderly, line goes on the bottom. I could start here if I wanted to, okay? What is 8 and 6? All right, right there we have 140. This one here we have 10. And this one here we have 700. Okay, now, different than this one, we can't just go 8, 8, 6. Did you see how this one we kind of went 7, 9, 8, 7, 9, 8, 8, 8, 6. For this one, we've actually got to think about it a little bit, okay? 700 and one more 100 is going to give me 800. With the 40 I already had, I've got 840. And 10 more, 840, 850. And I always like to go back and check my answer because sometimes I could be wrong too. My students know that I often get incorrect answers on there. So 700, 14, 10, 8, 50. And I'm going to go over here and I put that 850. So this problem is different than this one because this one we were able to just go bam, bam, bam and get your answer. This one you've actually got to add some things here. You got another 100 there, so you need to put it with that one, 840 and 10. I want you guys to try this one. I'm running out of space. Let me see, I think I wrote it here for me. Try this one on your own. So you're going to pause the video. I'm sorry, that board underneath it's all messy and ugly. Okay, so pause the video now. Try that one on your own. Keep it neat and orderly. As soon as you're ready, start the video again, and you'll see how I did it, and you'll be able to compare your answer. Okay? All right, back. Here we go. Okay. All right, here we go. That 7 is 700. Putting a line under there just to separate those two problems because they're getting really close there, okay? 700 plus 10 plus 2. Right across here, that 1 is 100. That's 90, and that's 9. Okay, and I'm going to put my line under here, add them up and down. We've got 800 here. For this one, we have another 100. And for this one, we have 11. So here's our equal sign over here, 800 and 100. That's quick and easy. That's 900. I don't have anything. I'm going to put a little arrow down here, 900. Okay, and 11. 911. All right, so this is the strategy that you guys are going to work on today for the 4 problems that you see on your sheet. At the bottom, please make sure you go down and you do it this way so your teacher can see your work. Okay, now why are we learning this? Because it's really important for us to know that these numbers here aren't just the value of their digit, meaning this isn't 2 and this isn't 8 and this is 3. It's 300, this one is 80, and this one is 2. It's really important for your mental math. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that lesson today. I'm going to have you, if you'd like to, I have a second lesson that's kind of an enrichment lesson. So this is all you need to do your work today. But if you'd like to come on and see the enrichment lesson that I do, click on to the next video. Okay, guys, talk to you later. It's been fun.